Top 10 electric cars you can buy in 2021. The electric cars division of the auto industry has been on a never-ending roller coaster since Tesla launched its Model S in 2012. The Tesla Model S was the first electric vehicle to have sufficient range to make it a viable alternative to normal petrol or diesel engine cars. Since then, nearly every car manufacturer has taken a swing at their vision of an electric vehicle. That's why we've made a list of the best electric cars out there that you can buy in 2021. Keep in mind, we're not going to talk about the cars that are going to be released in 2022 or later, like the Hummer EV or the Tesla Cybertruck. Here, we're only going to rank the cars that are currently available in the market, or those that will be released soon. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, TechWave, and click the notification bell to get notifications on new videos. 10. Volkswagen ID3. Coming in at number 10 on our list, we have the Volkswagen ID3. The Volkswagen is a very capable, all-electric family hatchback that delivers on its promise with competitive pricing, attractive styling, and exceptional comfort, all wrapped up in a practical package with a usable, real-world range. Whereas the latest Golf feels slightly different than its previous model, the Volkswagen ID3 gives an insight into Volkswagen's future. The futuristic, funky exterior of the car adds to the styling of the car. The ID3 also packs a load of the latest tech, with everything being touch-sensitive and controlled by the 10-inch infotainment system. The variant of the ID3, 204 horsepower and 77 kilowatt battery pack. The top variant of the Volkswagen ID3 also has an impressive range of 340 miles. Sadly, the VW ID3 will not be available in the United States. However, Volkswagen has hinted that a crossover based on the same MEB platform will be released soon in the US market. 9. Polestar II. The Volvo offshoot Polestar II is the only car that stands a chance against the Tesla Model S. This performance saloon features a large 78 kilowatt battery pack and dual electric motors for the performance variant, offering a combined 408 horsepower and 487 foot-pounds of torque. The car can do 0 to 60 in just 4.45 seconds and has an impressive range of 292 miles. The Tesla Model 3 is better than the Polestar in terms of performance, but the Polestar II takes the lead in terms of build quality and styling. The Polestar II has a very roomy cabin with soft materials everywhere, but the major highlight of the cabin is definitely its huge infotainment system. The starting price of the Polestar II is $54,000 and goes up to $62,000 for the launch edition. 8. Jaguar I-Pace. At number 8 in our list is the Jaguar I-Pace. The I-Pace is the first EV from Jaguar. It is one of the best vehicles the firm has ever made. The Jaguar I-Pace comes with a dual electric motor configuration, producing 396 horsepower and 696 Nm of torque, enough to deliver a 0 to 60 mph time in less than 5 seconds. The I-Pace has claimed a range of 292 miles, which was further increased by 12 miles through a software update last year. For 2021, Jaguar gives the I-Pace a handful of improvements. The SUV now offers complimentary 4G, a 360-degree camera, and wireless charging. The 2021 I-Pace also comes with a new infotainment system. The starting price of the I-Pace is $69,850. But if you're looking to buy the Jaguar I-Pace, the $78,000 SE variant is the one to go with. 7. Audi Etron. At number 7 on our list comes the Audi Etron. The Etron was the first electric vehicle launched by Audi. The Etron is still one of the best-looking electric SUVs available on the market. The Etron has a futuristic and elegant exterior and a super premium interior. The Etron has a nicely finished, expensive cabin with 3 big screens to uplift the cabin. The Etron is available in multiple varieties. The Etron 55 was the first variant that was launched. The Etron 55 had 408 horsepower and up to 252 miles of range. Now there are two more variants of the Audi e-tron. The e-tron 50 with 313 horsepower and up to 195 miles of range, and a tri-motor e-tron S with up to 503 horsepower and 223 miles of range. The starting price of the e-tron is $65,900 and can go up to $88,000. 6. Kia e-Niro. The development of electric vehicles is accelerating at the moment, but the Kia e-Niro remains one of the best electric vehicles you can buy. The e-Niro is quick, good to drive, and has a very impressive range of 239 miles for the top variant. Its cabin is also very spacious and has enough space for four. Altogether, it has three variants, 2, 3, and 4 Plus. The entry-level 2 features a new 39 kilowatt battery with a lower powered 136 horsepower motor. But you can upgrade to the 64 kilowatt battery and 201 horsepower motor fitted as standard to the 3 and 4 Plus. The starting price for the e-Niro is $39,090 and goes up to $46,295 for the top variant. 5. Ford Mustang Mach-E. The Mustang Mach-E is Ford's all-electric SUV and is one of the most important cars for Ford, as it represents the future of the firm in the EV division. Starting from around $46,695, the Mach-E is a practical and well-priced EV that offers great handling and a generous list of standard kits. The Mach-E doesn't compromise on pace either. With the fastest all-wheel drive version capable of 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.7 seconds, thanks to the instant torque generated by the electric motors. The standard variant comes with a 68 kilowatt battery pack with either rear-wheel or four-wheel drive. The rear-wheel drive variant has a range of 273 miles, and the all-wheel drive trim does 243 miles in a single charge. But you can always pay a little extra to get the extended range version that does 379 miles for the rear-wheel drive variant and 335 miles for the all-wheel trim. 4. Porsche Takeon. The new Porsche Takeon is a fantastic car to drive, staying true to Porsche's pedigree and leaving you with no doubt that this is a proper Porsche sports saloon. The Takeon has sports car-like handling, ferocious acceleration, and incredible agility, all while still having 4 seats and respectable range. It's not often that a car feels truly innovative, but the Porsche Takeon does, and it shows how much fun a plug-in future can be. The Takeon is quick, with 4S variant of the car, has 509 horsepower, and can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 4 seconds. However, if you go for the Turbo S variant of the Takeon, you get 616 horsepower. The Takeon Turbo S features an overboost function too, which boosts power from an already astonishing 616 horsepower to 750. The overboost mode helps the car do 0 to 60 in just 2.6 seconds. The starting price of the Takeon is $79,900 and goes up to $185,000 for the Turbo S variant. 3. Porsche Cross Turismo. At number 3 comes the Porsche Cross Turismo. The Cross Turismo is the most complete, fast estate car currently available. It's not the biggest or the most practical by a long shot, but it's definitely the quickest and the most stylish estate car you can buy. The Cross Turismo comes in 4 trims: 4, 4S, Turbo, and Turbo S. The Turbo and Turbo S interestingly makes the same 634 horsepower, but in launch control mode, the Turbo develops a cool 680 horsepower, while the Turbo S makes 761 horsepower for a limited time. According to Porsche, the Turbo will do 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds, while the Turbo S will do the deed in just 2.7 seconds. The starting price of the Takeon Cross Turismo is $92,250 and goes up to $188,950 for the Turbo S trim. 2. Tesla Model 3. At number 2 comes the Tesla Model 3. The Model 3 is the most affordable car that Tesla makes right now, and it's also one of the most convincing electric cars that money can buy. The Model S combines simple design, space-age technology, grin-inducing performance, and cutting-edge charging technology. The Model 3 is also supported by the extensive and dedicated Tesla supercharger network and, most importantly, a long driving range. The Model 3 comes in 3 trims: Standard Plus, Long Range All-Wheel Drive, and Performance. Each trim is differentiated primarily by levels of driving range and acceleration from a battery electric powertrain. The long-range trim of the Model 3 can do 353 miles on a single charge. But if you're looking for maximum acceleration, the Performance trim can do 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds while still maintaining an impressive range of 315 miles. The starting price of the Model 3 is $39,990 and goes up to $56,990 for the Performance trim. 1. Tesla Model S. When it launched 8 years ago, the Tesla Model S was arguably the first all-electric car that you could easily use in place of a typical combustion engine car. Today, it's still one of the best EVs around. The Model S might be the oldest vehicle Tesla currently sells, but it's still desirable thanks to robust performance, as well as an unparalleled all-electric range. The 2021 Model S comes with an enormous 100-kilowatt battery pack, combined with tri-electric motors for the Plaid variant, releasing later this year. The Plaid trim of the Model S has 1,002 horsepower, which is more than many supercars. According to Tesla, the Model S Plaid could do 0 to 60 in just 1.99 seconds. That's quicker than the 2.99 million Bugatti Chiron. The starting price for the 2021 Tesla Model S is $69,420 and goes up to $149,990 for the Plaid with all the options fitted. With that, today's video comes to an end. Please like, share, and subscribe to TechWave if you enjoyed the video. And press that bell icon so you can get notified when we make a new upload.